take anything or go to prison or take the shareholders' money. Tell me about a really spectacular event that took place. We were going to ask you about it last week, but obviously couldn't. The Daffodil Ball.
Daffodil Ball, of course, one of the premier events in the city, one of the hottest tickets on the social circuit for sure. Again, I was hoping to chat with you about that last week, but we were preempted. It was a really, again, it's a success every year, and of course, Alison Selkoff, the organizer extraordinaire, always does a superb job. It was, I think, a record-breaking attendance this year, which was very impressive.
She used to work many, many years ago for Regine.
I do know that, actually. She's told me some really interesting stories about that. Yes, and then she's also an attorney. She's a graduate attorney, very accomplished lady. And yes, so record-breaking attendance. They had a really interesting theme this year, interesting being the word of the day, Alice in Wonderland. How do you feel about that?
That was great. Did you like it?
I thought it was...
Why is it so successful every year? It's one of the most successful events of the whole social calendar.
It's funny that you should... That was the same question that I put to Alison. I did a feature on her in one of the past editions of the Gazette's Lifestyle magazine, Urban Expressions, and we sat down for afternoon tea, and I posed quite a few questions, one of which was just that, and the conclusion I came to was, and again, I used to do event planning back in the day, so I was affiliated with the Y Scholarship Golf Tournament. They used to threaten me that if I didn't behave, they would trade me in for Allison, and Sheila Kussner, and I think that it's when you're planning an event and you want it to be a success, the devil's in the details, and it is such a labor-intensive undertaking, so much going on, and you have to oversee it all and make sure that everything is, really top of its game in every category. And it is very difficult to do that. People sometimes pass off event planning as, something, it's not so hard. It's extremely difficult to do it well.
What's more difficult to do, an event planning or putting together a magazine single-handedly?
Well, I have to tell you, I must be nice. I've done both.
We'll get the answer to that question. We'll continue our discussion. We'll ask Jennifer how she feels about leading a political party. We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a moment. So all of these are surprise questions. 11:45 the time. What's happening on the roads? We'll check traffic at the CJAD Lakey Burg Traffic Center.